foreshadowing in the intros, but they've always been a good level. Like My Hero is an example, right, where each half season of My Hero has like an intro, and some of it you just like feels like really spoilery, but actually it doesn't tell you what's going to happen. Like they'll reveal a character in like the first time you see us, like a major character's in the intro, you're like, whatever. Was the original intro pretty good as well then? What am I doing? What should we do? Miss Toriumi. Interesting. The original intro was a banger. Fair. So I've heard the song, the Burn My Dread, Burn Your Dread. To be fair, the song in this is a banger as well. What the hell what should I do? Max. I guess we can continue your payment.
Sup, dude? Wanna grab a bite at Hakakure? I haven't had their special in a while.
If you spot me.
Hold up! I ain't made out of money. I'm just a poor, broke high school kid here. Come on, we're buds, right? Just two pals dreaming about being superheroes someday. Yeah, those are some real good times.
See, the other thing I was thinking of, Hass, was, as I say, I'm going to go away and play this game after we're done with this. I'm going to use a guide to walk through, whether it's a New Game Plus or a new game or whatever it is, I don't necessarily know. But, probably a New Game Plus or just continue or whatever it is. Should I, once I get to like, doing everything, say properly, getting all the social links done, should I just do a little short bit at some point on stream where I just do the final fight again and then show the final stuff? Because I think that could be cool. Those are some real good times.
Well, anyways, hear me out for a bit? I got called into Miss Toriumi's office again. She asked me what I was planning to do after April. Dude, like I know. And I was trying to play it off, but then she got all worked up and gave me one hell of a lecture. It's just me, or she gotten way more serious than before. Tomochika was saying that you can't even bribe her with cake anymore. Oh, hey, did you hear from Tomochika about the new teachers coming in April? Apparently they're all women. You have no idea how stoked he was. Honestly, I was getting major secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Well, none of that really matters to me. I already got a special someone.
Oh.
I did have a special someone, right?
Oh, he's thinking of Shidori.
I'm not making this up or anything. I'm gonna tell such a pathetic lie to try and look cool. I just thought that there was someone special in my life.
Ooh.
Have I forgotten something important? Something I never should have forgotten? Sorry, man. I think I'll pass on the ramen, actually.
So it remains slightly, but it's more feelings than anything. You're already Max. Talk to him twice. Okay. Let's see what this is about. Sanada.
Hey, It's quite rare for us to bump into each other here, isn't it?
How do you know my name then?
I guess it's because I usually go straight to practice after class.
Faculty office. Oh, okay.
But today, I felt like looking around the school before heading over. After all, this is my last day here. The days flew by in the blink of an eye, but at the same time, it felt like this year would last for an eternity. I've dedicated all 3 years of high school to boxing, and nothing else. Was there really nothing else?
Yeah. Yeah, we all live in the same dorm, but we don't know each other.
Never mind. It's nothing. I guess hanging out with everyone at the dorm counts as something. We even went to the movies together. We had some good times. If we hadn't lived in the same dorm, we might have never met each other. It's hard to imagine.
Oh.
I'll be leaving the dorm soon. But that doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your senpai. If you ever run into trouble, you can tag me in. Whatever happens, I'm on your side.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yuko. Is there anyone else up here? Oh no, there wasn't. Okay. Faculty office is over this way somewhere, right? Is it here? Let's see. Oh right, yeah, this way.
Anyway, you've been different lately, Miss Toriyumi. You're looking more and more like a professional. Your lesson the other day really caught my eye. It seemed like you spent a lot of time preparing it. I've never seen you so passionate about teaching before. It's unparalleled.
Unparalleled? Well, yes, I have been studying while making preparations lately. Things like how to best communicate the lessons I'm looking to teach. I guess it does seem kind of out of the blue, huh? The thing is, I've decided to stop wasting my time only looking at what's right in front of me.
How wonderful! I'm impressed by your change of heart. What brought this on?
Well, when I was just goofing off one weekend, I met someone. After that, I took a closer look at my life. That person... Wait, they were real, right? They had to be.
Ah, yes, I understand. I myself once had a similar epiphany. Now that I think about it, I met my darling husband thanks to a destiny called fate.
Destiny called fate? Isn't that a bit redundant? Besides, you should be careful what you say to a single woman. Anyway, if you'll excuse me. Oh, is everything okay? Do you need something? You don't look well. Maybe you should go to the nurses. Wait, you dropped something. What? Huh? This phone wallpaper.
Oh yeah.
Now, mister, no cell phones at school. That screen. I read downward. Love you. My, what a charming confession of love. Did you make this?
No, it was made by.
Hey, I have absolutely no clue what this kid is talking about. La 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 la. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Never mind that. What's going on? Why do you have this screen cap? Oh, don't tell me you got it online. The only ones who were on that server were. No, it couldn't be. There's no way. Are you kidding?
You right?
Calm down, Miss Toriumi. Help! Someone call a doctor!
Don't tell me. You're Tatsuya? I said all that to you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, 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 no! Oh. Oh, no! This can't be happening! Ugh. I quit this school! I'm leaving! I'm never coming back! Oh, I can't live with this! Just kill me now!
Hi, Maya-san.
So, you really are. I'm Maya. I'm Maya. It's me, damn it. You got a problem with that? Why don't you say something? Jeez, idiot. This is so embarrassing. Ugh. But there was one thing I wanted to say. If we ever met face to face. I was able to turn my life around thanks to you.
Nice.
So, thank you. Wipe that smile off your face, or I'll wipe it off for you with my fist. Anyway, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. Maybe we could have dinner? Go to hell with this!
Well, okay. Fair enough. Nice. Track team advisor. Is there someone on the rooftop? Oh! I've got haven't been out here in ages, Aiken.
Oh, Senpai.
Why are you here?
I'm glad I found you.
Yeah, Dad.
It was kind of nerve-wracking to come to the high school campus all by myself. Anyway, I'm here to drop off something Sonata-san forgot. He's usually so put together, but sometimes you can be just a little scatterbrained. Oh. Speaking of forgetfulness, do you remember someone named Aragaki-san? He was at the dorm for a little while. I didn't really talk with him all that much, but whenever he crosses my mind, I feel this ache in my chest, and unbearably sad. It's as if I've forgotten something important. Though, I'm not sure what. I get the feeling that there was something I had to do. I just don't know what it is or why I feel this way. Oh, sorry about that. You're really easy to talk to, so I kept going on and on. I appreciate that you always listen to what I have to say, though, Senpai. You even went to the movies with me, and you don't treat me like I'm just a little kid. So, thanks for everything.
So they remember that, do they? They remember going to the movies. Both him and Sonata remember going to the movies with me. Interesting. Because they were optional as well. I remember, like, it was only like once a day. You only had one day to do it with each of them, and I did, to be fair. So it's interesting that, like, random things that they remember. Oh, right. What kind of chemistry we'll be doing in third years? I can't wait. Right, so let's talk to all of these. I feel like these might all be the same, actually, where it's sort of like, you don't get anything from the Mitsuru. Hello.
What's the matter? You don't look well. Are you tired? Try not to overdo it.
She said my first name.
I'm sorry. I should try not to call you that in public.
Okay, let me change that quickly. Before that becomes an issue.
If you don't mind, could we have a little chat someplace else? I have some business to take care of later on. But I'd like to talk with you until then. Thank you. In that case, why don't we go to the student council room? I'd like to see it one last time. This room feels so nostalgic, even though the entrance exams have only kept me away for a short while. The results haven't been posted yet, but I'm fairly confident that I passed. If that's the case, then this spring I'll formally become a college student. And that means I'll no longer be seeing this view. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to spare today. The company heads are conducting a briefing. The Kirijo group may appear strong, but it's actually rather frail. It could collapse at any time. I have to keep it together. Of course. In fact, there's something that only you can do. Who else is going to help me clear my head when I need a change of pace? It's thanks to you that I learned to feel comfortable in my own skin, beyond my identity as a Kirijo. Before long, I'll be taking my leave from the dorm as well. I've begun packing up my things, but I haven't made significant progress. My books, my clothes, my photos. Every one of them brings back memories. It's been a short but eventful 3 years. It all went by so fast, especially the year that you came. Whenever we spoke or passed each other in the dorm, I felt like my heart would burst. I never knew I had these emotions just waiting to be given permission to be felt. I wonder what would have become of me if you hadn't transferred to this school.
So the only stuff they're forgetting is Tartarus stuff. All the social link type stuff they remember. Dates. All that. They're just forgetting. It's like, it's almost like... I'm trying to think of the word, like, blackouts. It's almost like they have perfect memory, and then if you said to them, what did you do at this time on this day, they just wouldn't have a clue, and they feel like something's missing. That's interesting, but they remember all the other stuff with clarity.
If I hadn't met you, would I have gone through with the arranged marriage? Or would I have gotten on my motorcycle and left it all behind? Fate is a mysterious thing. Well, there's no point in dwelling on the past. There are things that need to be done for the future of the Kirijo group, as well as my own. And for your future as well.
Aww.
You know what I mean, right? Come introduce yourself to the heads of the family sometime. Don't worry, you'd only be saying hello. I'd just like them to know who you are. Well, it's almost time. I'd best be on my way. I'd love to see you back at the dorm, but I'll be out late tonight. Perhaps this weekend? Just the two of us? Who else will lend me their shoulder when I need a little support? You're the only one who can do this for me. Go on. Try and name someone who could do the same. Was that a bit much? Well, now you know how serious I am. I need you in my life.
Same.
Well, we'll see. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, we get to talk to everyone.
Oh, are you going home? You look a bit pale. Are you doing all right?
They all say I look ill.
Don't overwork yourself, okay? Maybe you should rest in the nurse's office before you leave. I was actually about to head to the faculty office. Would you like me to walk you downstairs? Sounds good. People often get sick when the seasons change, so maybe you're coming down with something. Okay, let's head over to the faculty office together.
Yamagishi, what are you doing outside the faculty office?
Oh, well, I want to start a tech club.
Tech gloves? Are you referring to technician's gloves? I think you'd have to go to a hardware store for those.
Idiot.
Not tech gloves, a tech club. Like a club all about technology and electronics.
You want to start a club now? Why is it always you, Yamagishi? Look, it's already March. Can't you at least wait until April?
I mean, he's got a point. Start of the year.
Huh? But I really want to get this group going. I promise I'll do my best to find members and all that. So, do I have your permission to start the club?
What? You don't even have any members yet? Then it's not even worth discussing. You can't start a club without at least 5 members. Now, I must be going.
Fair enough. That's if them's the rules.
And he's gone. Well, looks like I need to find 5 people now. Would you like to join my tech club?
Of course. Why not?
Yes! I'm so happy to hear that. I was hoping you'd help me. You know, I used to think it was wrong for me to like electronics. I always kept it to myself. Because I thought it was a strange thing for a girl to be interested in. But you and the team accepted me for who I am. That's why I decided to be strong and let everyone see my true self. So even if people think I'm strange, I know it's okay. I don't want to hide it anymore. Now, I want to meet more people like me and hang out with them. Since I kept my love of electronics hidden, I never had any friends who shared my interests. That's why I thought I'd try starting a club all about it. Because maybe there are other people out there who like this stuff too. And if so, I want a way to talk to them. I do admit I'm a little nervous, though. But don't worry, I'll still keep going to art club. It'll probably get really busy, but I want to keep trying. It's like jumping off the diving board at the pool. That kind of feeling. Anyways, I've got to find some club members. Do I need to make recruitment posters and stuff?
You got this.
Yes, thank you. To be honest, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. We're going to be 3rd year soon, and that means everyone will have to start thinking about what they want to do after we graduate. In fact, Yuri-kun and Yukari-chan were talking about college entrance exams just the other day. But you know what? I think I'll be okay. I have everyone here to support me, so there's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, everyone? I keep saying it. But who am I talking about? Sorry. Don't mind me.
She remembers the feeling of the team.
I didn't realize it was so late. I hope the stores are still open. Let's see, I need paper. Oh, and I need to find a club room too. I think this might be more work than I thought. Sorry, I need to get going. I'll see you later.
She is a mountain out of a molehill kind of girl.
Oh, I was just looking for you. This came for you. It's from Hayase.
Ah.
I bet his school is sorry he's gone. Oof, he was a heck of an athlete. But it's good news for us. Now there's nothing standing between us and total victory. Well, I'll see you around.
A letter.
How's it going? I don't know your address, so I'm sending this to the school. I'm doing good. I'm starting to get used to the job, too. The real reason I'm writing is because of track. Before, I'd pretty much given up hope of ever continuing. Except there was a part of me that refused to let it go. I don't care what it sounds like. Track and field was my whole life. I guess the factory manager realized what's up and he wants to help me out. we're gonna make a track team here. Well, I call it a team, but it's really just a few guys at the factory.
Not too much, Millie. So obviously we started off in the classroom. I talked to Junpei, and Junpei sort of is like, Miss Toriumi was like talking about like next year and my future, and she gave me a lecture. And then he talking about like there's like new teachers coming and that they're going to be girls. He's like, they're going to be girls. And then he sort of remembered Chidori, but he couldn't quite remember. And he felt very guilty about the fact that he thought he had someone he loved and couldn't remember her. And then we went to the faculty office and we saw Miss Toriumi. And we accidentally drop her phone, and she sees the screenshot that we took of the I love you in the sand that she wrote to us, and she pieces it all together and she starts going hyperventilating crazy. She's like, no, how is this happening? How is this happening? By the way, you're really cute. No, this is ridiculous. Do you want to go to dinner with me? Oh my god, no, what is happening? So she just like is up and down all over the place. We spoke to someone else. We spoke to Sanada. He was all like, this is my last day. Basically, they all seem to retain their memories. So for Junpei, Sanada, all these people, they seem to retain their memories of the school year and all the social link stuff, but they've just forgotten everything about the Dark Hour. And so we're friends with a lot of them. I'm just not entirely sure if they're friends with each other. That's the one thing I'm not sure.
We practice after work and sometimes on our days off. The other day we did endurance swimming at Lake Biwa. We've even climbed Mount Hiei. We don't have fancy equipment like before, so we're not as efficient. But I'm still having a blast. Most of the guys are just in it for fun, so I don't really get to do any serious training.
They just don't know. Like Sanada, you talk to him, and he's like, this is my last day here. I just spent the last 3 years only boxing, and he's like, is that all I did? He's like, it's almost like there's something I did and I can't remember it. They basically are just like, it's like blank spots. They basically have like, they're like blackouts where, like, if you told them, if you said to them, what were you doing at midnight on this day? They'd be like, I have no idea. Sure, Millie.
But I guess
yeah.
I'll even the playing field for them.
Idiot.
How about you? You're still at it, right? I'm sure you're just gonna keep getting better and better. It's weird how badly I want to see you improve. Look, one day, you and I are gonna go at it again. And if I'm gonna be a good rival, then I've got a lot of work to do. Feels nice having a goal to work toward. Almost forgot what it was like. Oh yeah, and my mom's getting better. She's in a long-term care facility with lots of fresh air.
Yeah, like a little spark, right? It's like a dream. It's like trying to remember a dream and you can get fragments of it, but the more you try and remember, the more it feels like it's slipping between your fingers. But sometimes a trigger word will just bam right back into your head. But the problem is nobody remembers. If someone said Dark Hour, maybe everyone would remember. If someone said Shadows, if someone said Nyx, maybe it would be a trigger, but nobody remembers it and nobody knows it. So
my relatives and friends come by the house, so my siblings are in good hands too. Things have been pretty great these days. I feel like I can take care of the people who matter to me. It's really fulfilling. And I get to feel that way because of you. So, thank you. Can't wait to see you again.
what it is, Millie, I think, is between like Fuka and we're gonna speak to Takuma in a bit, Mitsuru, Sanada, Junpei, all them. I'm not entirely sure how well they know each other. We all live in the same dorm, but it seems that we're not entirely... Not all of them might be on speaking terms. But like, without being too cheesy, they sort of remember being a team and remember the friendship of it. They just can't remember why, basically. That's what it feels like. Which is interesting. That was really wholesome and nice. We'll talk to Yuko in a second. Yeah. kind of. Right, Yuko's on this floor. Yuko is one of the ones we'll do towards the end because I want to leave the best ones for last. I definitely want to do Takaba last. Let's do you,
Yo.
you bitch.
Dude, I heard the juiciest news just now.
Yeah. Female teachers, huh?
You want to hear it? Of course you do. Okay, here goes. This is just between you and me, okay? Get this. So, next month, I heard we have 3 fine-looking teachers coming in.
Yep, Junpei mentioned this.
After Emmy, Miss Kano leaves, the faculty roster kind of loses its spark, you know? Miss Toriumi has that weird secret. Miss Onishi is obsessed with medicine.
Yeah.
And Miss Terauchi is like going to India or somewhere. I mean, come on, even our school nurse is a guy. Sure, guy nurses are out there, but we could do better than him. He's got some kind of anti-hooky agenda. Speak of the devil, you don't look so good. You need to go see that devil nurse?
Everyone has said we don't look good. This is also a thing that
If
multiple
that's the
people
case,
said.
sorry dude, but you're on your own. I refuse to set foot in that so-called nurse's office. Oh, and those new teachers are coming by today to check out the campus.
Yeah, good, Leon. The final boss, like, all that stuff was very good.
I'm thinking about hanging around the
Very
faculty
good.
office to scope them out. Wanna come?
Sure.
Excellent choice, oh wise one. We got electives to choose next year, right?
Maybe.
So, we've got to make sure we choose the right one, if you catch my drift. Wait a minute. Wasn't today... Oh, crap! Sorry, man. I gotta split before she gets here.
Oh, who knows, Millie? I mean, the other thing is, we beat Nyx, right? And we sealed him away. But where did we seal him? Did we seal him back inside of us?
My little sis. She'll be coming here starting next month, so she's gonna swing by today and look around. I'm not gonna be her damn tour guide. I don't want to be seen leading her around by the hand everywhere. I wish I had an older sister instead. Well, anyway, I'm gonna jet. Later.
Right, what do we have? We've done everything there. Okay. We'll start then with Yuko. M. Why are you up so early? It's like... Is it like fucking nearly 4 AM? What are you doing? Or nearly 5 AM?
Oh, hey, are you going home now? Okay, then I am too. At least I want to, but I've actually got somewhere to be today.
Oh.
I'll tell you, but don't laugh, okay? I'm going to the public library. Cause, like, there weren't any books about sports physiology at the school library. I want to try studying stuff like that now.
Oh, sorry, Em.
But, since we've already bumped into each other, want to chat for a little longer? At least until we reach the entrance.
I have to go, Em.
Oh, I'm gonna head off.
You should try and sleep more if you can, though. Kind of study.
Yep, I've been doing it every day. Aren't I awesome? Hey, remember what I told you before? About finally finding my dream? I never had anything to work towards until now, so... I'll admit, I've been slacking off. To be honest, my grades really suck. It's been tough getting them back up. Like, I have no idea what chemistry and all that stuff is about. Seriously, it's like a foreign language. So that's why I really gotta buck up. To tell you the truth, I really just want to sit back and enjoy life. But I gotta be patient. That's what I have to keep telling myself.
I'm gonna take my dreams into my own hands. And then I'm gonna do some more studying, and then get a job. But after that, we should totally hang out again. We can invite everyone from the track team, too. Ooh, how about we have a drinking party, since we'll all be adults by then? Well, anyway, I'll be focusing only on my studies for now. So don't try to tempt me with anything. Today, I'm gonna work on 3 subjects at once. Impressive, right?
It is.
Whoops, I better get going. I still need to buy dinner. We'll see ya.
Yeah. She's a slacker though, Millie. She's a slacker. Best for last.
Oh. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about you. Can we go somewhere else? Thanks. You look like you're not feeling well. Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but I appreciate it. Hey, sorry for calling you out here. I actually have a little favor to ask. It's about my mom. I want you to meet her. I mean, not in a weird way. It's just that I promised to meet up with her, but I'm still kind of scared. If I see her, I might end up saying some really nasty things.
I know. We're gonna die.
What if we end up hurting each other even more? I'm not trying to make her feel bad. I haven't fully sorted out my feelings yet. But I do want to see her, I think. That's why I thought it'd be great if you could be there with me. You don't have to say anything, really. It's just that I'd feel more confident having you around. With you by my side, I think I could treat my mom with a little more kindness. So if it's not too much trouble, what do you think?
I don't think Junpei being a slacker is necessarily what Millie doesn't like about him. It's the fact that he looks 50 and she's like... He's like a sexual predator kind of vibe, I think is what Millie is going for.
You'll do it?
There you go.
Thank you. Okay, I'll call her up right away. I've been putting this off for so long. Sorry to wrap you up in my family situation. Hey, you must be thinking your life would be easier if I didn't have so many problems.
No, not really. You gotta just get them one at a time.
What? Are you saying you actually like my problems? Hey, don't worry about it. I was just joking, okay? Jeez. You know, it's almost spring break. It all went by so fast. We're gonna be 30 years soon. And after that, we'll graduate and go to college and then become working adults, I guess. Oh, it's hard to imagine. Do you think we'll still be together at that point?
Of course. I'll be with you and Mitsuru at the same time.
Yeah, I think so too.
She hates Junpei.
Well, let's talk about the near future then. Want to go somewhere over spring break? Oh, how about Destinyland? But just the 2 of us, okay? You better not invite anyone else.
Destinyland.
Like if we stay the night and stuff. I wonder if anyone at the dorms would notice if the 2 of us disappeared for a night. That's an embarrassing thought. We can talk more about it later. Don't forget to save some time during spring break, okay?
Of course. I'm all yours, Takano. Okay. Apart from when I'm all Mitsuru's. I mean... Listen. Both you girls are great. Mitsuru also... She's like the CEO of a big company. That's huge. Oh, wait. What's happening with you, buddy?
Damn, this sucks. I really wanted to see those new teachers. I don't want to wait a whole month. Oh yeah, when my sis enrolls next month, I'll introduce you to. She loves to yap, but maybe she'll shut up if you're around. Just help me, for the love of God. Wait, but then you'd become my brother-in-law
Yeah, I
one day,
assume
huh?
that's what that was.
I don't know about that. Ah, shit, I gotta go. Later.
Okay. I think that's everything done at the school. Okay. The bartender? I didn't even talk to this guy, did I? Hi.
Aren't you the boy who used to talk to the monk upstairs?
Alright, yeah.
He actually called here trying to reach you.
I see.
Seems like he was wondering how you were doing. Come to think of it, I think he left a message for you.
Okay.
What was it he said again? Hey, don't give me that look. Just hang on a sec. Ah, found it. Here you go. I actually wrote it all down. Didn't think I had it in me, did you? Let's see. Oh man, the handwriting is awful. Who the hell wrote this?
I found my wife and son. My son's still a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. She's like an old witch. What do you want? I'm on the phone. Hey, don't write this down. Lots happened, but I apologized 1,000 times, and I worked to make things right. I guess you could say we fell in love all over again. I realized, instead of holding on to my pride, I needed to just suck it up and apologize.
2009 was a crazy time, Millie.
It's all thanks to you. Well, you take care, kid. If it's meant to be, we'll see each other again.
That's the gist of it. I'm pretty sure I got everything he said.
Did he? I hope he put on that voice.
Oh, and don't bother asking for a number. He didn't say. But like he said, you'll see him again if it's meant to be.
Shame you can't 1471 it, huh?
Don't they say, like, fate lies in God's hands or something? Oh, wait, that'd be Buddha for the monk. Huh? Anyways, that's that. If fate does bring you two back together, why don't you come party over here again?
Sure. Talk to you again.
The monk left you a bottle tag, didn't he? Yeah, I'd give you the bottle, but... How many years will it be until you're old enough to drink? Well, I'll save it specially for you.
Yeah.
Until then, make sure you stick to soft drinks. I'll see you around.
Hey, don't write this. Okay. Every action of the century.
You're... Ah, it's you, right? I'm Maiko's father, if you remember. Do you have a minute to talk? I've been dwelling a little on what happened. Perfect. If you don't mind, let's take a walk down to the takoyaki stand. I'll buy you some. My treat. The food there sure is good. But you knew that already, didn't you? When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki. She's a good girl. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
She's so good that I wonder if she's really my own child sometimes. She actually sent me a letter recently. It's chock full of details about her new life. She said she's made a lot of friends. Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school and has had to get up early to clean the cages. They scolded her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I guess she can be a bit absent-minded. I never knew that about her. Oh, and she did so well on her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she went on to talk about how she plays at the park by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well, too. They're having a lot of fun together. having fun. Must be nice. Nowadays, I just come home to an empty house. The rooms feel so big without those two around. I wonder if she feels the same way. Living in a home with no father in it. We put her through so much because of our own problems. I feel terrible about it. By the way, I've actually got a bone to pick with you, too.
Me?
Maiko must have really liked you, huh? She wrote all about it.
Yeah, she proposed to me. Kind of crazy.
I can't wait to grow up. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday.
Yep.
What the hell is that about, you little punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it. And I'm not letting a guy like you touch my daughter with a 10-foot pole. I'll never let you marry her. And don't you forget it!
Bye. Fucking Christ. Okay, we'll go back there. Yeah, I mean, yes, but, you know. We didn't actually do anything.
Hello there. Oh, excuse me. Are you?
Yep.
So it was you.
Oh.
Excuse me. I'm Miss Kamiki.
Oh.
Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, would you like to stay and talk for a while?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Please sit down. Today is a special day. What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another one of God's whims. Today is my son's, Akinari's, birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive.
19?
Only 19 years. It was too soon. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. Akinari had a genetic disease. I'm completely healthy, but him...
19 is an adult, no? Do they not become adults until they're 20 over there?
The doctors detected it when he was born. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day, I worried whether he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end.
21, really?
I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad that I was born into this world. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you for the life you've given me. He suffered so much, and yet he still said that to me. But Akinari brought me so much happiness too. Feeling his warmth as I carried him in my arms after he was born. Those tiny hands. That first smile. Hearing his breathing as he slept at night. Every day, I was so grateful he was alive. Every day, I found new joy in him. Now, I'm so alone, and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much. I have to keep going, looking straight ahead. That's how I want to live. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places. I'll do everything. Absolutely everything that Akinari couldn't. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done on that day. When we meet again on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me. When my son's condition worsened, he started writing a children's story. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found his notebook. He said he wanted you to be the first one to see it when he was done. Then he laughed and said I would be second. I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story.
He finished it.
What? So, did you get to read the story?
I explained how I received the notebook from Kamiki and I heard the entire story. And I heard the entire story.
I see. So, you did. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. Oh, you should hold on to his notebook. I'm sure that's what he would want to.
Well, I think the series has quite a few apparently, Em. I mean, in this game alone, Miss Toriumi, our homeroom teacher, was... There's been moments.
I'll hear the story from him directly when I see him on the other side. Now I have one more thing to look forward to. I'm glad I could finally meet you.
Questionable.
Thank you. Before I go, let this old woman give you one piece of advice.
How old are you exactly?
Take good care of the ones you hold dear. If you wait until their day comes, it's too late. Clinging to their cold bodies won't bring them back. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari, or me, or even you. It's all the same. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it. But if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should all lift each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people too. Don't ever forget it.
He was definitely his mum's, child. That was, him. That, you can tell where he got it from. Shut up.
I heard he had a hand in the hidden menu at Hagakure as well.
Oh, yes. I've heard the same story. They say he tried a bite of some dish. Then he said it could use some fish flakes. So they put some in, and sure enough, it was delicious. Now it's an item on our hidden menu. I'm a big fan of it myself. I had him come up with some ideas for Wakatsu too.
Yes, he's the one. Suemitsu-kun put our coffee on the map too. Sure, his appearance and behavior are, how should I say this, eccentric?
Yeah, that's one way.
But he knows everything about food, and his palate is refined. He's in a league of his own among gourmands. There's not a restaurateur around here who doesn't know him.
Is he that famous? So when you heard he was planning to leave to tour the country...
I was shocked and disappointed, of course. But I'm glad to hear he's doing well for himself. I hear he's got a book coming out.
Nice.
It's very exciting. Even when he's far away, I can still feel him. Wait, don't run that.
Are the rumors about a King Suemitsu statue being built in this shopping district true?
I can kind of hear slightly robotic nature of it, yeah.
Oh, yes. I can't wait. I'll be rubbing it every day for good luck.
Oh, are you a student from the area? Do you mind if we get a few words from you? Are Are you familiar with a high school student known as the Gourmet King? Oh, your uniform. So he went to GeckoCon High then. Thanks for your time. I'd love a chance to meet him myself one day.
Okay. Hello.
Well, look who it is. It's been a while. You've grown so much since the last time I saw you.
Now, dear. They don't grow that fast. What must have happened is that we shrank. Isn't that right?
Oh, is that how it is? Looks like you got one over on me. Say, you know our old shop here, Bookworms? I'm thinking it's due for a makeover. Something fresh, avant-garde. I can't let GeckoCon's new school building hog the spotlight. Ain't it? I'll hash out some plans with my dear and make this place even better.
Speaking of the new school building, they've decided to replant the persimmon tree. It'll be moved to a special location on a hill overlooking the whole campus. Our dear boy will be able to watch over those students for many more years to come. I know the tree isn't actually our son, and yet, this makes me feel so happy.
Ever since my dear heard the news, she's turned into a leaky faucet. Come on, give me a smile.
Please, dear. I think your dentures are falling out. Anyhow, we'll be supporting the GeckoCon students with renewed strength in our hearts. Looking at you again, you really did grow, didn't you? You've overcome great hardships, I can tell. Come back and visit us anytime. We'd always love to see you.
No one out. Oh.
If we can get that young man to spread the word at GeckoCon, there'll be no end to our customers. Not a bad idea, eh, dear?
Come now. Don't make him do our work for us.
You don't have to put it like that. Besides, what are grandchildren for?
I'm not your grandchild.
Oh, you.
You wish. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's wholesome, definitely. You know, I like their arcana. That was a good one. Ruff. Where's it, doggo? Like a mess. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Nobody outside of the school seems to have said that we look ill. It's only the people inside. Seems relieved. Good doggo. Guess he won't be leaving anytime soon. Yeah, we're done. Alright. TV has been left on. It's showing the news right now. Coming up
Coming
next.
up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corporation, producer of Tanaka's Amazing Commodities.
Uh-oh.
President Tanaka has made an undisclosed private expenditure that caused quite a stir in the media. With us is our reporter live on scene. Take it away.
I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air is thick.
Thank you. We'll be looking forward to updates as things unfold. Back to the studio. The unaccounted for expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize he is guilty of tax evasion.
Oh, no question. This is President Tanaka we're talking about. All he cares about is lining his own pockets, and he does it by swindling his own viewers. He could become the richest man on the planet and still never be satisfied. Why doesn't he donate some of that money for a change? Damn Scrooge.
Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something's happened at the scene.
President Tanaka has emerged. He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's about to sing.
Ready to go in your TV? Tanaka's Commodities! Everybody's ultimate friend in greed. Hi, everyone! Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers shout for joy so loud it's considered noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds. And we make losers every day out of people who don't buy. We're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business.
Oh, he's gone.
What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a reporter? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, you're just giving him free advertising.
We'll have to interrupt you there as we've just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, "Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I am not ashamed of a single thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so buy my products, guilt-free." Amazing Commodities, here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now, or you'll miss your chance. You'll see. Bye-bye. Apparently, he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds.
Does he have no shame? This Tanaka guy. Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean that we're his little playthings. On behalf of the people, I have something to say, and I am not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be...
Yes, thank you very much. This concludes our special report. With no clues as to the utilization of said funds, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purposes. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market. This just in. We have reports that Amazing Commodities stocks have suddenly skyrocketed.
Okay. Just fight fatigue. 30th graduation ceremony. Smart. I should head to bed early tonight. Hello.
Have you seen this photo before? There's Sanada-senpai, Yurijo-senpai, and that one student who passed away last year in an incident. Aragaki-senpai?
Yeah, they don't remember Aragaki either. The one person that we don't remember at all, interesting. The one person that has no memory, we have no memory of them, is Aegis. But I guess the thing with Aegis is that her whole thing was that she was made to fight shadows. She's not a normal schoolgirl, so maybe that's what it is? I don't know. It's weird. Okay, nothing. We're on the second floor, right? Yeah, I just want to see if there's anyone... just to say hello to or anything. Bedtime. Dream velvet room. Oh, never mind.
It's me, I guess. May I please come in?
Millie.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you. I remember everything. It seems like everyone else has forgotten. But I remember.
I didn't know.
That day we... I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away. Like you did during the last battle.
Oh, do we remember? Huh.
Today is graduation day.
What the hell is going on?
Isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. The weather is so nice outside.
Ryoji is the kid, Millie. The one that... Death, that's Ryoji. So, when he comes to the school for a little bit, he actually has like a Link episode thing, but it's really short. You don't get much time to do it. And to be fair, I didn't do it because Aigis was like, don't trust him. So I was like, I didn't. But I guess I should have done.
Do you remember where we all promised to meet? Why don't we go ahead and wait for the others? We can enjoy the peaceful view of the city.
I think Ryoji is his first name.
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the third-year class to know that we're truly proud of you. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and success. On this momentous occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo-san.
Thank you. This past year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. It must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you know, my father He unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
It's a big day. It must be tough to talk about her father.
Oh.
I remember now. That's right. After my father died, there was a time I lost motivation to live my life.
Am I forgetting something?
Sonata-senpai? What are you doing?
Goromaru! But no longer. I shall honor my father's will. I won't run from the future. I'll face it head on. Not a single doubt remains in my mind. And the reason...
I promise.
Mitsuru.
That's right! It's because I have forged such wonderful friendships. And we swore that we would never lose hope, no matter what the future may bring.
Group hug!
Senpai, we remembered him and Aigis.
Yes, I did as well. Let's go. They're waiting.
Hello, this is the ceremony. We're not done.
Oh my god, look at the cherry blossom.
The wind. It feels so nice. I admit, I'm finally noticing the beauty of spring. It's wonderful. And yet, without exception, each and every season will come to an end.
fought side by side. We faced the world's end. And now, I'm finally beginning to understand what it was I'd been searching for. I always wondered what it really meant to live. Now I think it's following your heart, fighting for what you can change, and accepting the things you can't. Nothing on this earth lasts forever. Every life will one day fizzle out. That holds true for all of us, and as soon as you come to terms with it, you realize something. You see what really matters, and find out what it is that gives your life meaning. When I learned that I wasn't strong enough, I was tormented by it. Now I understand why. Protecting others is the duty I was given. But to me, it was more than an obligation. At some point, it became something I wanted to do for myself. Once I decided to try and prevent the fall, something inside me clicked. When I thought about how I might never see you again, that's when I first understood what mattered to me the most. And so, I made up my mind. What I want is to protect you, from now until the end of time. I want to stay by your side. And I know I'm not the only one out there who could do this. But still, I want to. Because I'm positive, if I do it for you, then nothing's a waste. My life will have meaning. So, thank you. Sorry. What's gotten into me? It's good. I finally found a reason to live. So why am I... They're here. I see it now. I have friends. We support each other through thick and thin. Not everything needs to be for some greater purpose. Just caring about someone can be enough. That's all we need to give our lives meaning. As for me, I found my path. And that's to protect you with my life.
Yeah, it kind of does actually, Millie, you're right. Takaba definitely feels like canon, but you're right. Him and Aigis does have that. It's interesting.
Thank you so much for everything. You must be tired. Go ahead and rest now. I'll be right here. I won't be going anywhere. In a moment, the others will be joining us.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it forces us to anyway.
It'll be okay. I'm right by your side, here to protect you forevermore.
Yeah, it's a good song. Ah, Sun Takaba first shows us the school. About dealing with loss of another. Maybe? Up for interpretation, I would say, Millie. Oh, that's when we go to holiday. Go to the island. I forget the name of the island. Is it Yamagishi or something? Yakushima. I guess so, Millie. I mean, it was symbolic more than anything. And also, is this still technically the bad ending? Is there like a different ending to all this if you like kind of finish all the social links and maybe do other stuff? I don't know. Oh, really? I got the good ending. Wow. That's pretty good. Okay, I did wonder. Oh, really, Millie? I'm not gonna look at any trailers or anything, I don't think. I'll just wait. It's only on Tuesday, so... Does the DLC, does it continue the story? Does it kind of continue the story from here, if that makes sense? Alright, can I skip this? Oh no, I can't skip this. Kinda? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I know it's obviously Aegis based, so. Speaking of the music in this game, I tell you what it reminded me a lot of, and obviously this came out before it. It reminded me a lot of Undertale. Do you know if Toby Fox, was he inspired a lot by the music in these games? Because I know obviously there was a lot of like Pokemon stuff, like with the battle music and stuff, but the sort of the way that like this, the way this song feels, and some of the other songs feels, where there's like a motif, and then they expand on it further when there's really poignant moments, or is it just is he inspired? Because that might be a really Japanese thing, and I obviously I wouldn't know because I don't play as many. Like maybe Final Fantasy, for example, might be very similar, and I have no idea. Great Seal takes up all of your HP down to 0, if you noticed that. Very JRPG, yeah, okay. Because I just think of Undertale, where you have that like long walk. Not Persona? Okay. Is there any other similar JRPGs like a Final Fantasy or something? Because if that's the case, I could kind of see that. If Final Fantasy has a similar... Because I think it's quite... Correct me if I'm wrong. It feels kind of unusual for Western Western stuff. It is different. And I've not played a lot of Japanese games. I've watched a couple of like animes and stuff. But they have this very different feel of storytelling. Partly with music and just the way that it is. Like, I'd never really thought of Undertale, but Undertale does feel a little bit kind of inspired by, like, JRPGs. Yeah, no, so I definitely know that. I was saying some of the music is, but some of it's really different. Like, I think some of the battle music is very Pokemon inspired. The dun 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 dun. Inspired by Earthbound. Oh, here we go. Keep going. I was hoping there'd be more. Yeah, I haven't played Earthbound, to be fair. That's very old. Finn. Alright. Interesting. If you load the data you save here, you will start the game over, carrying over certain attributes from your clear data. If you overwrite the original save, you will be unable to continue playing from that point in the game. If you upload your clear data to the network, you will only be able to load it through the network. We recommend you save clear data to the console. Yes. Hang on. Do I want to click yes on this? Do I want to confirm this? Is that what I want to do? Or does this, does it overwrite it? Okay, so if I close, then when I can load it, I can start a new game. Is that how it works? Hey! This screen's different. Okay, let's see. In New Game Plus, you can carry over some content from your clear data to your new game. Content carried over into the new game is as follows. Note that items in red will always carry over. Sad face. Personas. Persona compendium analysis information. Yep. Stats. Social stats. Protagonist level. Protagonist HP, SP gains outside of leveling. Yep. Sad face. Teammate stat boosts from incense. Yep. Teammates HP SP gains, yep. Items, equipment, skill cards, materials. Twilight fragments. All costumes besides season uniforms. Okay. Some souvenirs received from characters. Some of them. Interesting. Items received from characters for unlocking personas. Playtime. Money. Carry over, yes. I'll just put it in the hard for now, but I mean I might change it down because I might just want to breeze through it, but I'll leave it half now. I just want to see what happens. Does it literally start again? You have a single year. Go forth and live in the time given to you. Even in these halcyon days of repose, let your heart guide you and never stray from its path. So this cutscene, through all the, just through, you know, no, wow. Was it exactly a year? I know it's April. I guess it was like the 4th of April or the 5th of April or something, wasn't it?
Just put it to my head. And then...
So nothing's different in terms of cutscenes or anything like that?
Come on.
There's no way, I can't!
Is it literally just the same story?
Your attention, please. Today's train schedule will be modified due to a rail switching malfunction. We apologize for any inconvenience. The next stop is...
Everything's the same. Okay. I'll skip it then. Let's see, do we start? We do start off here? Interesting. One thing that is different, do you remember at the beginning of the game, Millie, there were certain occasions where, I remember Miss Toriumi we speak to, we ask her like, what's your first name? And she says, you don't ask that of a student, but it says like, if I had more courage or charm, I could ask her this question. And the same with Takaba. When she's like, wow, we're in the same class, it's fate. And, oh, that's crazy. And we're like, it's fate. And she's like, we don't have the courage to say that to her. Those little dialogue options, we can do that now, I assume, right? Yeah? Because that's kind of cool. Little things like that. Yeah, it's impossible to say, yeah, because you need to have, like, level 3, I think, in those stats. So, Haas. I accidentally... I didn't actually say this to you, or anyone. I told Millie. I accidentally got spoiled for something. This was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I wanted to check that there was a guide out there that I could follow for achievements and stuff. And so I was just kind of looking around like, okay, well, I want to get this ready so that when I do, I do. I was like, oh, here's one. Let me check just to see. The first thing I read was, it goes, just to let you know, this guide, one of the things, some of the things you don't need to do. You don't need to fight Elizabeth. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I was like, well, and then I just clicked off straight away. So I was like, oh god. But what's funny is I didn't even see a moment where that could even happen. I'm assuming, is it something to do with doing all her requests? Like maybe, because once you do all her, like, she wants you to take her out to certain excursion places, doesn't she? Once you've done certain requests. I think she's a shadow. No, I didn't get anywhere near completing her requests. I'll probably, obviously I'm going to be following a guide, so I'll be doing it in this maybe. To be fair, that guide said you don't need to, but I think I might want to experience it anyway. But I'm just going to kind of play this in my own time, casually. But yeah, oh god, I can't even save, can I? Hang on. All her hangouts. Interesting. Is this a coffin? No, it's a coffin-like object, silly. Let me just get to a place where I can save. You have to complete them all and then she challenges you, right? Interesting. Very interesting. That'll be interesting to see in its own right. But yeah, I was just saying, Leon to Haas, what I'll do is I'm just going to play this in my own time. Yeah, oh really? That doesn't surprise me. That reminds, it's kind of like, again, similar to fucking
welcome.
What's it called? Undertale that I was just talking about. When you fight Sans, and it's fucking so hard. That fight sucks.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Do we sign our name again? Or does it keep our name?
If you wish to proceed, sign your name here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. All it says is that you accept full responsibility for your actions.
So this is Ryoji, by the way, obviously. Millie. She's so OP, yeah. I mean, have you seen the way she eats? Girl's crazy. Right, let's actually spell it correctly this time. It's been bothering me, by the way, that I spelt it wrong at the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard with the protagonist because you so very rarely hear him say anything. But yeah, you can hear it. Like, during fights, he'll say, like, thanks if you switch over to him or something.
Good. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears or cover your eyes. And so, it begins.
Basically, I'm just going to keep playing until I get to a save point, and then I'll end, and then I'm going to move on to Jack 2.
Who's there?
God, it's so weird seeing this again.
How are you here at this hour?
What do you mean, Takaba?
Don't tell me.
Wait!
Huh? The lights!
Good point. Final thoughts on the game. So,
I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
story is great.
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo.
It
I'm one
has
of
the
students
right
who live in the
level
store.
for me of like poignancy, darkness, while also being uplifting.
He's a transfer
It
student.
has that typical
It was a
Japanese
last-minute
thing where
decision to
the
assign him.
tone sometimes
He'll
shift
eventually
from
be
like
moved over in
crazy
the
lovely to just fucking dark as
Is it
hell
okay
in like
for him to be here?
seconds. That's something I associate
I
with
guess
anime
we'll
all the
see.
time.
This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a second year this spring, just like you.
Gameplay wise, like the turn-based stuff, I actually really liked it. I did say at times I was a little bit annoyed with the fact that certain enemies didn't have like a weakness, but because it's 4 against 1 or 4 against 2 sometimes, I kind of was like, okay, I get it a bit more once I got more into it. Tartarus in general did get very long and very repetitive, and I believe I read as well that in this game they even added stuff in, right? Like were some of like the monad doors or whatever, some of them weren't actually in the original game either. So it is very long and repetitive because it's just like procedurally generated. Like it reminds me of in Destiny, the Infinite Forest, where from a technical standpoint it was probably impressive for the time. Yeah, Tartarus was brutal. It's just one of those things that you have to do and get through. The combat itself was fine, but it just was so long. I mean, of those 5 hours, that's what I did hear, Millie, that Persona 5 was a lot better with dungeons and stuff, so that's something I'm looking forward to. But of those 85 hours, how many of those hours were in Tartarus, do you think? Maybe like 40? 45? Like, it felt like about half the game, and the other half of the game was really, really good. So I'm going to be going to 4 next, by the way, Hass. I think I said that before, but I'm going to be going 4 next, which might be a little bit jarring. Millie said it might be a bit jarring because obviously this game has some of the Persona 5 like quality of life type stuff in it, so Persona 4 is going to feel very old and stuff, but it is what it is. I'll be fine with that. I think this was a really good entrance point though, because it was the most recent one to come out in terms of graphics and the like the quality of life. But the story, I love the story. The story was really good. It's interesting 4 and 5. What it's been said that maybe 4 is more grounded and stuff. So that'd be interesting. I mean, I really liked all the characters in this. Well, I liked a lot of the female characters in this. Mitsuru, Takeba were really good. I liked Fuka as a character. I didn't think Junpei was too bad. I thought Sanada was fine. Just maybe they could have fleshed him out a little bit more. Like, the best stuff with Sanada was with Shinji. And again, Shinji was a really good character, but we genuinely meet him for like a month and that's it. Like, that was so jarring and strange. Like, it was impactful, but it was also like, we got a new member of the team, he's really good, and then literally like, I'm actually releasing the episodes now on YouTube. It's like, we meet him, we do a big long Tartarus run with him, we're like, oh my god, he's really good, and then literally like an episode later, he's dead. It's just like, oh wow, okay. Yeah, the pacing, I mean, the back end, December, January in this game did feel weird. I would put that down to because it's the first time that they were trying to do this, right? They were probably exploring new ground and it's ambitious, so it did feel a little bit weird. Like, towards the end, it definitely did feel like there was just days I'm like, I just don't even know what to do. Obviously, if you were following a guide, it might be a bit easier because you can time everything better. But I mean, you can tell I really like this game because I was playing it a lot. But I just really, really enjoyed the social stuff, which I think Millie said was going to be the good part of it. And the Tartarus stuff, the combat was good, but very long. That was my experience of the game, I would say.
Call me Takeba.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
It's getting late. You'll find your room at the end of the hall on the 2nd floor. Your things should already be there. Why don't you get some rest?
Oh, I'll
I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Definitely the strongest parts of the game were the characters, the story, the music, the whole setting, the vibes, the atmosphere, the aura. Like, it's another game that reminds me a little bit of actually is Life is Strange, where like there's parts of Life is Strange which I'm just like, ugh, I wish they'd done it better. But because of the character designs and the personalities that they gave these people, and just the world building, the breadth of life that the whole place feels, you can kind of overlook some of the other things where you're just like, okay, maybe I didn't necessarily like this part of the story in Life is Strange. Maybe there was a bit like the puzzle aspect of the game kind of went away after a couple of episodes. But you know what? Because all that other stuff was so solid, I kind of don't care about the rest of it. And that's what this is like. It's like some of Tartarus and stuff was very bleh, but the story, the characters and stuff absolutely carried the game through to the point where it's like really good.
Do you have any questions?
And genuinely got me emotional and attached to the characters, which is good.
Huh? Contract? What are you talking about? Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Well, okay. Don't worry about it then. I'd better get going.
Definitely. And also, I'm not someone...
I'm sure you still have questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
I mean, I've told some of you guys before, I think, that I've played, like, MMORPG games like Destiny or whatever. I have no problem with grind. I've played Destiny games for, like, 2,500 hours. I literally have no problem just grinding away for shit. So, being in Tartarus and just doing all that fighting stuff, I'm just like, it's a game! I'm grinding, I'm leveling up. It actually doesn't bother me that much. I just know from a viewer experience, I'm like, because I've kind of made them into videos, I'm like, oh my god, they're like 4.5 hour videos of me just running through Tartarus. I'm just like, ugh. But I'm not bothered by that as much as some people are. Oh my god, I didn't eat... I didn't even... Fuck! Really? Put any of the stuff on. No. Oh shit. A question. Do I want to overwrite this clear data, start a new game? Like, or do I want to do it on here, for example? Like, if I want to start a new game again, I can go back to this or something. Yeah, I got that like 2 or 3 episodes ago, and I just kept forgetting. Yeah, I didn't actually buy them. They were free on Game Pass. Very nice. Very nice of Microsoft and Atlas. Okay, I'll save here then. What I think I'll do is these bottom 2 I'll keep as the new saves. So if I ever want to start again, I can do that. But yeah. Okay. Right, we're done.